You're watching this video right now. Maybe you've got 3 other tabs open. Maybe you watched 2 other videos before this one. You've read the books. You've seen the quotes on Instagram. You've told yourself, this is the year things change. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you. None of it means anything. Zero. Not a single book, not a single video, not a single motivational quote is going to make you rich if you keep doing these 3 things. You can be the smartest person in the room, the most talented, the most hardworking, and still end up broke at 45, wondering where it all went. I'm going to reveal 3 things you need to stop doing immediately if you ever want to see real life-changing wealth. Here's the thing most people get completely wrong about building wealth. They think it's all about what you add. Add more skills, add more income streams, add more information. But the greatest investors in history built their empires on what they removed. Warren Buffett. The man has made more money sitting still than most people make running at full speed his entire career. His rule isn't find the best stock. His rule is don't lose money. Defense first, always. And look, once you're operating at a certain level, some of what I'm about to say becomes flexible. But right now, where you are, you cannot afford to play offense if your defense is full of holes. The first thing you need to stop doing is spending money to look rich. I know you've heard this before, but stay with me, because I'm not just talking about buying Gucci belts you can't afford. I'm talking about something much deeper and much more dangerous than that. Every single time you spend money to impress someone, a car payment you're suffocating under, a holiday you put on a credit card, a watch that cost you 3 months of savings, you are not just losing money, you are losing the compounding power of that money for the next 20 years. That $5,000 you spent on a trip to look good on Instagram, in 20 years at a modest return, that's $40,000. Gone. Not just gone, traded for 42 likes and a feeling that lasted a weekend. I remember, and I'm not proud of this, I remember being 24, I had just made my first decent month in business, maybe $8,000–9,000 profit, and instead of reinvesting it, instead of protecting it, I went and leased a car. A car I genuinely could not afford if I had 2 bad months in a row. And the reason I did it, if I'm being completely honest with myself, is because I wanted people from my old neighborhood to see me doing well. I wanted to prove something. And that car, that decision, set me back almost 18 months, because every month that payment was there, whether business was good or not. It was a chain around my ankle I put on myself. Until you have genuine, consistent wealth, not a good month, actual wealth, stop spending money to perform success. The money you save by not keeping up appearances is the exact money that buys you options later. And options, real options in life, are what rich actually feels like. The second thing, and this connects directly to the first, is making financial decisions emotionally. See, when you're spending to look rich, you're already making emotional decisions. But this goes further. This is buying a stock because you saw it trending on Twitter. This is jumping into a business idea because you got excited over a weekend. This is pulling your money out of an investment the moment it dips because your stomach dropped and fear took over. Emotional financial decisions are the silent killer. You don't even notice them happening. They feel like logic. They feel like you're being smart, reacting fast. But you're not reacting, you're panicking. And panicked money almost always ends up in someone else's pocket. Think about Michael Jordan. The man didn't take every shot available to him. He waited. He was disciplined. He played within the system even when he had the ability to go rogue. And when he took the shot, it was calculated. That's what disciplined financial decision-making looks like. You don't move on emotion, you move on position. Your peak wealth-building years, and I mean the years where your energy, your focus, and your risk tolerance are all aligned. That window is roughly between 25 and 45. That's your window. That's it. After that, your responsibilities compound, your obligations compound, your health demands more attention. So the question isn't, should I be more disciplined with money? The question is, can you afford not to be? Every emotional decision you make in that window costs you more than just money. It costs you time you cannot buy back. Now, the third thing. This one is different from the first two. Because the first two, you can course correct. You can stop spending to impress people. You can learn to make calmer, more calculated decisions. But this third thing, if you don't fix it, it doesn't matter what else you do. This is permanent. There is no, I'll deal with this once I make more money. The third thing you need to stop doing is confusing activity with progress. I know people, I know them personally, who make $20 million a year, legitimately, and they are completely, utterly broke. Not broke as in no money in the account, broke as in no net worth, no assets, no freedom. Because every year they make 20 million, they find a way to spend 22 million. And they are busy every single day. Meetings, deals, trips, phone calls. They look like success. They feel like success. But they are on a treadmill running at full speed going nowhere. Activity is not progress. Busyness is not building. And this is the lie that will keep you poor longer than anything else on this list. Ask yourself right now, honestly, what did you actually build this week? Not what did you do, not what meetings did you sit in, what content did you consume, what plans did you make? What did you actually move forward? Because there is a version of you that is incredibly busy and completely stuck, and that version is comfortable. It feels like you're working, it scratches that itch, but at the end of the year you're in the exact same position you were in 12 months ago, just more tired. Confusing motion for momentum is the most expensive mistake you will ever make. Listen, this is a 10-year game, not 1 year, not one good month. 10 years of protecting what you build, making rational decisions, and focusing only on what actually moves the needle. Wealth is won on offense and defense equally, and most people only train one. So protect your money like it matters. Make decisions like your future is watching. And stop performing a life you haven't built yet. I'm not saying this to be harsh. I'm saying it because I wish someone had said it to me at 22 before I wasted 2 years trying to look like I'd already won. You've got time. Use it right. And if this hit different, if something in here made you stop and think, subscribe, because this is just the beginning of what I've got for you.